Yugioh
is fucking expensive.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy ThePokéMonarch, and welcome back to Building on a Budget. This is the second to last, the penultimate episode. So, we're going to try to change up the strategy quite a bit this week. I know that usually we want to run a going second build with Blue Eyes White Dragon, but I'm going to be throwing in some cards that are good for going first. Those being 2 Solemn Judgment and 3 Solemn Strike. Now, these cards are really good for going first because you can set them and then start negating your opponent's monsters and all their effects, things like that. So we're just going to throw them in, and we're going to be taking out 1 Return of the Dragon Lord, our 2 draw power cards in trade-in, and we are also going to be removing our Dark Hole, as well as putting 2 Dark Ruler No Mores in the side deck. Now, by now I'm sure you've noticed that we have 6 cards that we're removing and adding 5 traps in. That's because we're going to be throwing in another Nebula Dragon. This is actually a really good card now that we have now that we have number 97 Draglubion and we have our number 100 Numeron Dragon. Just having this in your hand with a Blue Eyes White Dragon is an automatic OTK basically if you go second. But let's go ahead and jump into the duels and see how we did against our rival and our other duelists that we're going against. In duel number 1, we are going against our rival Ecorion, who's been with us from the beginning in this series. So he's playing his elemental hero deck as usual, and he added a new card to it. It's his Adusted Gold, which is going to add a lot of good things to his deck. But we are going second, and he Veilers our Sage, which we go into Link Kuriboh and go into our Monster Reborn, make Halki Fibrax, bring out our White Stone of Legend, go into LP, bring the Blue Eyes White Dragon to our hand, and activate Guard Dragon, World Legacy Guard Dragon. And then LP's effect activates to bring out Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I kind of mess up because I shouldn't have gone into Link Kuriboh there. I should have gone into Pisty with the White Stone of Legend. I think I was just trying to protect myself from like an Ash Blossom or something. I don't know. I was also a little distracted because I was on my lunch break at work and I was trying to get this duel done pretty quickly, but I was having issues re-downloading the app for Yugioh or EDO Pro on my phone, unfortunately. But I mean, it is what it is. We misplayed, people misplay, and unfortunately, it won't be our last one. Let's go ahead and go into duel number 2 against Ecorion. Duel number 2, even though we added some more going first options, it's really just good for a Blue Eyes deck to go second, so we opt to go second in this one. Even having a Solemn going second isn't too bad, because it is a negate and it can't be stopped by like a monster effect and things like that. But anyway, going to Halki Fibrax, LP, go into Pisty. Then we use LP to bring out Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. We use it to bring back the White Stone of Legend. Go into Saryuja, which gets Solemn Striked. From there, we actually go into our Wyvern Buster, go into the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and we attack, not remembering that he had the Honest Neos, and then I I was pretty distracted because I wanted to get these duels done fast, and I attacked into it with my Pisty as well, and I don't know, I just wasn't paying attention. Anyway, he had big old Beat Stick Stratos on the field. Now he brings out Malicious Bane, and I protect the Blue Eyes White Dragon. He attacks over it, and we just lose from there. So that's it for the penultimate battle against our rival Ecorion. Let's go ahead and go into the next duel and see how we did. So in the next match, we're going against Player 44, just a random off of EDO Pro, as a lot of my friends were busy this week, so I couldn't really get any duels. He brings out the Magician, uses Abductor, or I think that's what its name is, right? Yeah, I don't know where it went. Magical Abductor. Anyway, he didn't really make that good of a board. We end up starting Venoming his field, going with the Melody of Awakening Dragon, bringing out Alternative Dragon, popping his monster, going into Nebula Dragon with Blue Eyes White Dragon, going into Draglubion to bring out Numeron Dragon, and they surrender, and now it's, yeah. Anyway, at least we won a duel. Let's go into duel number 2. And in duel number 2, they go first, using Abductor, then Foolish Burial, Supreme King Darkworm. Darkworm's effect activates, bringing the 0 to the hand. They summon out the Sloth and pass turn. Now we go into Melody of Awakening Dragon. We summon out Alternative White Dragon. We attempt to pop their monster, and they use the Phantom Knights card. We summon out the Blue Eyes White Dragon during the end phase, and they use Pendulum Call. Proceeding on with their turn, they use Abductor's effect. They summon out the Jackal King, and we end up effect veiling it. They go into a Pendulum Summon of 3, and go into Underworld. That brings out the Vortex Dragon. They pop our Blue Eyes, or send it back to the hand. Using Halqifibrax to bring out the Plague Spreader, they go into the Draco Slaying King, I think is what it is. From there, we go into our Halqifibrax, which gets Vortex Dragoned, which we kind of wanted to do to bait out their negate. We summon out the Alternative White Dragon, pop the Draco Slaying King thing. We go into Hope Harbinger. Then we summon out Blue Eyes and Nebula. We go into Draglubion, and they surrender from there. So that's match number 2 to us. So that's $6 toward next week. Let's go ahead and go into match number 3. Match number 3, we're actually going against another Penbest deck. Let's go. So they use Black Fang, use Purple Poison, go into Harmonizing and the level 7. They go into a level 8 Synchro Monster, and we Raigeki the field, set 3 cards, and pass turn. Their turn, they Pendulum Summon 2, and we Solemn Strike their summon. Now we draw into our Whitestone of Legend, go into Link Karibo, add Blue Eyes to hand, bring back the Whitestone of Legend, go into Halqifibrax, then Whitestone of Legend, and we go into LP. We use World Legacy Guard Dragon. We bring out the Black Metal Dragon. Summon out a Blue Eyes White Dragon, go into Yugioh Skull Dread. Summon out another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Draglubion, number 100, and hit him for 9k. Now let's go ahead and go into duel number 2. Duel number 2 of match 3, they put their pen scales down, Pendulum Summon 1, and pass turn. Now we Melody, we go into the safer and alternative White Dragon, summon out LP, and they Chronograph Sorcerer. Now we Hope Harbinger, attack, and we lost because our time limit was up because we were trying to figure out what plays we wanted to do. But I'm pretty sure we would have won that one if we didn't run out of time in the battle phase. I tried to hit end phase and it just, last second, yeah. Anyway, let's go into duel number 3. Duel number 3 of match 3, that should have never happened. So they lay 2 scales, they Pendulum Summon out 1, 2, 3 monsters, using Harmonizing to bring out a level 4, going into the Clear Wing, and just like duel number 1, we Raigeki their board. We bring out Effect Veiler, Link Karibo, we go into Collapse Serpent, and hit for 2100 damage. From there, we set 2 cards and pass turn. We Imperial Order them, standby phase, we lose 700, and our opponent surrenders because they can't really do anything other than Pendulum Summon at that point. And yeah, that's it. So we won 2 matches, lost the one against our rival Ecorion, but let's hope we can get him next week because it's the last duel. We have a really big episode ahead of us next week, the 20th episode of the series and the final episode. So please make sure to watch it. Don't miss it. It'll be up on Saturday, I believe, this week. And yeah, look forward to it. I hope to see you guys there. Hopefully we will have some good additions to the deck. I'm trying to think of what I want to add right now. But I have a few ideas, maybe a bit unconventional, but still really, really, really powerful. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a great day. Peace out.